Hello and welcome to the Laker Turf Stadium for the SUNY matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the Morrisville Mustangs. Today is a very special game. It is the Oswego Lakers Senior Night. My name is Matt Rudolph, and I am joined alongside Kelly C. Kelly, how are we feeling today?
Matt, I'm feeling good. It is sunny here at Laker Turf, but it was actually a little bit windy and a little bit snowy when the teams were warming up today. So let's see what happens with this game today.
Yeah, I bet both teams are very happy that the sun came back out. That was a little bit of a storm that rolled through, but sun is shining and it's a beautiful day to play some lacrosse as the opening draw is about to get started. On the draw, it is both. It is number 11, Lex Hill, and number 10, Anissa Ingersoll. As the ball is getting put into both of their sticks, and we are off. So Lex Hill runs towards the ball. About to go out of bounds as she grabs it just in time, drops it. Morrisville takes over. Vega Haley picks up the ball, runs it down into the Lakers defensive zone. Fast break. She passes it to the crease, but Ikavasi goalie Alana picks up the ball and clears it out. As Brown picks up the ball, looks to clear it out. She passes it over to Addison Costello. Down to one of the seniors, Noelle Smith, number 3. And the Lakers are looking to set up their first offensive possession of the game.
Yeah, Matt, these teams both are super aggressive on offense, but these Lakers really are tight in the crease and know how to maintain their positions in the 12 and also the 8.
Yeah, exactly. Both teams, or specifically the Lakers, they do a phenomenal job at being to get into the crease close and make the easy passes. Unfortunately, that one did not as the ball rolls almost out of bounds, but Smith keeps it alive and picks up the ball as the whistle blows, and it is going to be Lakers ball in the backside corner. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on number 11, Jaden Brody, for the Mustangs, and it looked for 1 minute as the Lakers power play starts now. Smith starting with the ball in the back right corner. And we're off. Passes it over to Croce. Up to Vasello. Over to Dix. So the Lakers wrap the ball around. Smith passes it to Hill. Hill shoots lefty, misses just wide left. Great shot from Hill. She just hit 100 career goals, an insane accomplishment, as coaches must be very, very proud of her. Dix with the ball in the top center, passes it back down to Hill. She passes it into the crease to Ava Tulamera, who shoots and scores. One of the seniors here for the Lakers. What a goal, what a pass. Senior to senior connection there. That was a great goal.
Absolutely, and just really shows the motivation that these seniors have. It is their senior game, so they really have that motivation to get those goals in and get those final stats in for their season. You know, this team really is focusing on each other and focusing on their seniors. It is really going to be a great game. And that was from number 24, Ava Telmario. She is from Port Jefferson High School, which is a really great stat for her. And let's see how the rest of this game goes. That's a great start for these Lakers.
Yeah, Tulamero only getting in 3 games so far this season. This is her first start this season and her first goal this season. So great accomplishment for her being able to get out here today and get the Lakers rolling here as the next draw control starts with Hill and Ingersoll yet again. Lakers pick up the ball. That was Green that picked up the ball as she's looking to set up another offensive possession for these Lakers. The penalty was wiped off from before, so it is back to even strength. And Dix has the ball in the top center, passes it over to Vasello, down to Crocet. Passes it back up, top center. And the rotations start here for the Lakers as cuts are starting to get through the crease and players are trying to get open. Costello with the ball, passes it over to Dix, who cuts down the right side. She shoots, and the great save from Anaya Smith. That is her 38th save so far this season. Great save to start off and keep it into a one-goal game. As the whistle gets blown, Noelle Smith gets a green card, and it is going to be Mustangs ball in the bottom right corner as they look to set up their clear.
And looking at the Mustangs clear percentage, they have a 78% on clears. So let's see how they run with this.
And as Ingersoll runs over the crease, getting guarded by Dix, she drops the ball, and number 18, Addison Costello, fighting for that ground ball. She picks it up, giving the Lakers some life, pushing it into the offensive zone. In the left side wing, she passes it over to Dix, who passes it up to Hill. Over to Vasello. And Crocet is looking to set up the offensive possession here for the Lakers. She's been a standout performer for this team so far this season. She has 17 goals and 1 assist, 18 points so far this season, helping lead this Lakers offense. As Hill drops the ball in the side left, fighting for the ground ball. Pushed from behind, though, and it is going to be Mustangs ball. As Morrisville looks to clear the ball. Gets over the midfield line. That's Jaden Brody fighting for the ground ball. Wild picks it up. But Crocet checks it out of her stick and gets the ball back into the Lakers' offensive zone. Up to Smith as she brings it around, looking to go to X. Back up to Crocet. Over to Vasello. Over to Dix. Back up to Milena Vasello as she's looking to set something up here. Passes it down to Lex Hill. She's being guarded by Ingersoll. It's going to be a great matchup, I think, that we see here today, Kelly.
Absolutely. Both of these teams are super aggressive, and that was a shot that just went wide, but picked up by the goalie.
That was a great look from Hill over to Dix, right, open on the crease. Sadly, she couldn't put it in the back of the net. That would have put the Lakers up 2-0, but the Mustangs are looking to get a clear here and hopefully put one in the back of the net for themselves here. And that's going to be Aubrey Green with the ball there. She just got the ground ball, picked it up, passes it over to Zemanek. As she's looking to clear the ball here for the Lakers. Getting double teamed. Good move, but the ball gets checked out of her stick. It is going to be Lakers ball, though.
Yeah, that was a valiant attempt to kind of run through that traffic right there, but that is going to be a green card on number 22, Grace Lodwick, which is going to be for 1 minute. So the Lakers are up for 1 minute, and let's see how they can really take advantage of this and get the ball rolling here.
Yeah, the Lakers have yet another opportunity here to be able to put one in the back of the net while having an extra player on the field, which is always good. You're always looking for that. You're looking for the extra cuts through the crease, just trying to find that open player to be able to score. And that's going to be Vasello that passes it over to Dix in the top center, down to Hill in the bottom left corner. As Ava Tulamero, the first goal of the game, she got the ball, passes it over to Smith, who passes to Crocet, shoots, and what a save that was. Crocet with a great shot, but it just gets saved into the top left corner. Great save, and the goalie is looking to set up a clear here for the Mustangs.
And as you can see, the Morrisville Mustangs are really working as a team right now. They are covering that crease the best they can. They are covering any assets that they can with only being a player down. But that has just gone away. So we are back to full strength on both teams.
And the ball rolls out of bounds. It is going to be Morrisville's ball. Smith is going to start with the ball. And it's going to get back out of bounds. Going to be Lakers' ball now. Smith picking the ball up at X. So I don't know exactly what just happened there. But Vasello with the ball in the top left-hand corner over to Dix. Back over to Hill. Down to Tulamero. Croce cuts. Gets the pass. Shoots and hits the goalie. And then the pipe. Such a close goal. Oh, that was a great save. Smith with the ball, though. She passes it into the crease, which gets tripped up and on the ground from Ingersoll. That was a great defensive play from her. And it is going to be Mustang's ball as Ingersoll starts with the ball being guarded by senior number 3, Noelle Smith.
And as you can see, this Morrisville Mustangs team is really spreading out. They are trying to get this clear to happen, and they are trying to get it happening now.
And as Ingersoll brings it into their offensive territory, looking to finally get a good offensive possession here, she tries to cut, passes it over to Savannah Scheifele, back over to Ingersoll. Down, she shoots, and Ikavasi gets a nice save there. That's Trowbridge with the ball. She passes it up over to number 7, Vega Haley. Passes it. She still has the ball, top center. Passes it over to Scheifele. Looking to set something here. That's Lodwick. And the ball gets tipped out as number 34, freshman Dominique Brown picks up the ball, but it gets checked out of her stick, and we have a Laker down, number 7, Catherine Nash. She looks to be okay, though, as she gets right back up.
There was a lot of congestion in that crease right there, but it seems we are back on our way, and it's going to be Lakers ball with number 34. And let's see how they clear this out. Number 34, Dominique Brown, is going to set up the clear here.
Refs seem to be figuring something out right in center field, roughly. Possibly an offsides call. So they're still trying to figure it out. And the whistle is blown. Dominique Brown looking to set something up here for the Lakers. She cuts to the right side over Ingersoll, gets double teamed, gets out of it though. And great stick check there from Bundy as she picks it up and is looking to push a fast break, passes it over to Ingersoll, but she just drops it. And a whistle is blown. And a yellow card is in the air from the referee. Looks like that one is going to be on number 34, Dominique Brown, as she runs off the field and takes a seat in the box to serve her 1-minute penalty, as these Mustangs are going to have the chance to go on a man-up advantage here. Looks like the ball is going to start just before the restraining line. And we are off again as number 7, Deli Vega Haley, gets through the triple team there and sets up their man-up advantage on offense here. Lodwick cuts around the crease, passes it over to Ingersoll, cuts back into the crease. Lodwick drops the pass, but Dix picks up the ball, running with one hand as she's looking to clear the ball here. She just got out of her offsides penalty and does a great job at being able to get a cause turnover, ground ball, and clear the ball out for the Lakers. Dix with the ball, passes it over to Hill. Hill back to Dix. Over to Vasello. Over to Croce. Down to number 2, Gianna Zarillo, as she drops it and it goes out of bounds. Smith passes it up, but great defense there from the Lakers as number 10, Sadie Zemanek, picks up the ball, looking to clear it out, get it back into the offensive side. It was a great pass. It just wasn't right there, Kelly.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of those passes need to connect, and when they do, it is absolutely crucial to how this game is supposed to go. But as you can see, these Morrisville Mustangs are setting up inside the 12 and inside the 8. They are really showing what it means to have a defense that they do. And I think that it's going to be a tight game today between these two teams just because of how much they do on defense. And that is a shot that is scored by Alexis Hill. That is her 101st goal of her career and on her senior night, which is absolutely incredible stat for her.
Yeah, Alexis Hill has been a standout player so far this season. That is her 33rd goal of the season, which is absolutely phenomenal for her, scoring a third of her 100 goals just this season. And we are only 8 games into the season still. They have a lot of play to still get through, especially defending SUNY championships. If they make it back there, they could have a nice little run yet again this year in playoffs and even moving on into the NCAA tournament. And we got a new face here on the draw. That is going to be number 8, junior Milena Vasello. She has not taken a draw yet today, but she will be going up against Ingersoll yet again. Lakers are up 2-0 on draw controls so far, so let's see if Vasello can keep this one rolling. In the air, and Ingersoll just barely picks it up, drops it though, and that is going to be number 15, sophomore Aubriana Green, that picks the ball up and gets the clear for the Lakers. Hill has the ball on the top right, passes it over to Dix, top center, looking to set something up here with the ball, passes it down to Croce, back up to Dix, over to Costello, back down to Hill. Hill cuts, passes it back up to Costello, over to Dix. She cuts, shoots, just wide left. What a shot that was. And the Lakers are going to start the ball with Gianna Zarillo, who passes it over to Cassidy Croce, fakes the shot, goes back down to X and is looking for a cutter, passes it up to Vasello, who passes it down to Hill. Hill couldn't handle that pass. It's A-okay, though. It's not going to go out of bounds. Hill picks up and recovers the ball, looking to set something up. As Hill passes it into the crease, hits Dix's stick, but she couldn't do anything with it. Cassidy Croce gets hit hard in the crease, and it looks like that is going to be a free position shot for Cassidy Croce.
And looking at this Oswego Lakers team with free position, they've had 31 opportunities and only 14 goals. So let's see what happens with this free position.
Yeah, 50% so far on the season as she shoots, and it hits the goalie's leg. Smith, what an incredible save that was. As number 11, Jaden Brody, picks up the ball for the Morrisville Mustangs, passes it over to Vega Haley as she's looking to set up a clear, getting triple teamed by Vasello, Hill, and Costello. But Vasello picks up the ball, looking to clear back out into the offensive zone here for the Lakers. That was a great save from goalie Anaya Smith for the Mustangs. She's been standout so far this game, keeping the Mustangs in the game. As Vega Haley drops the ball, Hill picks it up, and she is looking to clear it out on the left side of the field, pushing the ball very fast into the offensive zone here for the Lakers. There's going to be Green in the bottom right hand. part of the field. Passes it over to Zarillo. Cuts to her left. Looking for cutters. Passes it up to Costello. Over to Dix. That's going to be Vasello with the ball. She cuts to her right-hand side, gets caught up, passes it down to Hill. Cuts up a little bit, passes it to the top center to Dix. Hill cuts to her left, gets double-teamed, passes it out to Zarillo, who cuts, passes it back into the crease. Dix, underhand shot, just hits Smith's leg yet again. Dix picks back up the ball, though. Keeps position. Ground ball, little scrum going on. And it rolls in. It looks like that may have been an own goal, or Abigail Dix hit the ball in with a nice little golf shot to put the Lakers up here 3-0 late into the first quarter. And as you can see, I think that was some sort of golf shot from a Mustang or a Laker. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but that was a great shot. Put the Lakers up 3-0 late.
And what a first quarter this has been for the Lakers. They're up 3-0 on these Mustangs. This is really showing their offensive strength, and it's showing how they can really work together as a team on those midfield plays and also on the attack. It truly has been incredible. They are dominating with draw controls, and let's see how they can do for the rest of this quarter and for the rest of the game. This has been a really great quarter for the Lakers as we have 1:10 left in the quarter.
Yeah, the Lakers so far up 3-0, but they have been here before. The Lakers have faced off against the Mustangs 15 times, and they are 15-0. And in the last 5 years of playing, the Lakers have won by scoring 20-plus goals per game against these Mustangs. So they're getting there. The connection's getting there, but this Morrisville defense is starting to play phenomenal. They are locking down as Ingersoll passes over into the crease, shoots, and she scores. That was number 3, Samantha Bundy, who gets the first goal for the Mustangs. What a shot that was, giving the Mustangs some life.
And would you look at this? It is straight through so much traffic in the Oswego defense, and it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that was a great shot. It's going to be 3-1 Lakers over the Mustangs with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Alana Ikavasi in goal for the Lakers. That is the first goal she's let in so far this game. And we are going to send it over to our sideline reporter.
Laker goal scored by number 22, Abigail Dix. That goal scored unassisted at 13 minutes 50 seconds of the first quarter. Morrisville goal scored by number 3, Samantha Bundy.
Hi, my name is Paul Kashbeck. I'm here with Francie Tulamarlo, the senior goal, the mother of senior goalie Ava Tulamarlo. Oh, at senior attack, Ava Tulamarlo. So, how did lacrosse become a passion of Ava's, and how has it been to watch her grow as a player?
Ava's been playing lacrosse probably since she's 8 years old, and as she's grown up and played it in college, it's made her just a more, I don't know, just more a, God, lost for words, sorry about that. Just more compassionate for it and more compassionate about the people that she plays with and her teammates, and just it's become a big family for her. It's been amazing.
What is it like to watch Ava perform on senior day?
There's nothing like it. It touches my heart. And she scored the first goal of the game, so that was just amazing for me. It's a proud moment. Yeah, for sure.
A proud moment for Francine. Thank you for doing this. And back to Matt and Kelly.
Thank you, Matt and Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Right there, Alexis Hill got a little caught up, ended up getting a free position shot, which ended up going wide left. Looked to be a little bit of a false start, as the refs, I'm pretty sure, called it, which sent that shot end of the time on the clock, and the Lakers go into the second quarter up 3-1. Kelly, what have you seen so far out of both teams?
So far, out of both of these teams, the Oswego Lakers have been dominating on offense, like I said before. They truly are showing what it means to be a team and what it means to these seniors on their senior game. We've had only seniors score. We've had Alexis Hill. We've had Ava Tomero. We've had so many different plays made by these seniors. They are showing what this game means to them. They are showing what this team means to them and are setting the standard for their future seniors as their juniors, their sophomores, and their freshmen.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Kelly, the Lakers are dominating on offense. They have 11 shots to 2, 6 shots on goal to 2, and not even just on the offensive side of the field. The Lakers have also been dominating on the defensive side of the field, only allowing 1 of 7 clears for the Mustangs so far this game, which has been phenomenal. The Lakers have been able to keep stopping their clear and get the ball back into their offensive zone. The Lakers, although, are 2 and 3 on clears, which shows that they have been on offense a majority of this game. Kelly, what are you looking for if you're a Mustang player here to try to bounce back, put some goals past goaltender Alana Ikavasi to try to get back into this game a little bit?
I am really looking forward to seeing what these Mustangs do on offense. They are going to have to tighten up a little bit on those offensive plays. They have been dropping some passes and missing some ground balls, which have been crucial in this game, especially against the Lakers when they are so close in stats, these teams. We have 143 ground balls for the Lakers and 134 for the Mustangs. These teams are so close in ground balls and so close offensively that they need to just tighten up a little bit more, and I'm sure that they can find those loopholes and find those ways past the Laker defense in order to make the shot happen. They've already done it once in the first quarter. Let's see if they can do it again in the second quarter here.
Exactly, Kelly. And not even just ground balls. I think that for the Mustangs, it comes down to the turnovers. They have 10 turnovers so far in the first quarter, which is a lot. It's showing that they can't get the ball into their offensive side of the field to set something up. And that is going to be a cross-check on senior Alexis Hill as the Mustangs are going to stay with the ball, looking to get a successful clear here. Ingersoll with the ball as the ref is getting everything set up. That is going to be Aldrich for the Lakers right next to Ingersoll. And Alexis Hill seems to have a penalty here as she takes a seat. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty, giving the Mustangs a man-up advantage here. As Ingersoll runs right past Aldrich, gets triple teamed by Aldrich, Dix, and Costello as she shoots, or passes it to the crease, hits the stick of Budney, who couldn't finish the goal there. As this Lakers defense has been playing absolutely phenomenal. That's going to be Dix picking up the ground ball there, looking to clear it out here for the Lakers. Vega Haley did a great job at trying to turn Dix there. Just close. Dix gets out of it, though, as she is pushing into the offensive side of the field for the Lakers. Dix on the bottom right hand passes it over to Green. Down over to Zarillo. She's a new face for the Lakers this year. She is a junior attackman from West Hill High School, and that's located in Syracuse. She's been a very standout player so far for the Lakers this year. She has 5 goals, 12 assists, racking up 17 points just in 8 games here for the Lakers. David Girardi passes it over to Dix, over to Hill, back down to X. Zarillo with the ball. She passes it over. Up to Girardi. Girardi looking to dodge to her right hand. She dodges. Great stick check, though. Picks up the ground ball. Brings it back up top to Vasello. Vasello dodges to her right. Gets right through, but a great stick check from by Boise. As she drops it, and Alexis Hill picks up the ball, keeping this Lakers offensive possession alive. Hill over to Dix. Down to Aldrich. Aldrich passes it up to Vasello. Back over to Girardi. Hill with the ball. Passes it over to Green. Down to X. Zerillo fake passes all the way up top. As Vasello dodges to her right. Passes it back over to Girardi. Passes to the crease. And gets hit. No whistle called. And that's going to be Ingersoll that picks up the ball, looking to push it for the Mustangs. Right on her tail is Vasello. Ingersoll passes just wide left. And Trowbridge looks to pick up the ground ball, which she does, and get this ball into the offensive side of the field here for the Mustangs. Trowbridge being guarded by number 27 for the Lakers, Marissa Wessels. It's going to be Lakers ball as Girardi pushes it over the midfield line. Down to Zerillo. Aldrich over to Vasello. Back over to Girardi. Green over to Zerillo at X. Aldrich passes it up to Vasello. These Lakers are doing a great job so far this quarter, Kelly, with making the easy passes to your teammates, not trying to push anything too hard, because that's when the turnovers start to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are taking the chances when they see them, like you see right now.
Yeah, that was a great dodge from Vasello. She gets it over to Hill. Back up to Vasello. Dodges to her left. Face dodge. Shoot and scores. What a shot from number 8, Milena Vasello. That is going to be her 4th goal of the season, her 4th point of the season, giving the Lakers their 4th goal of this game.
And look what you see right here. This is a very tense crease right here. And then the shot has been made by Vasello, and then she just completely snipes it to the top corner right there. It is the masterclass of how to get past this Mustang defense, and Vasello just delivered.
Yeah, Vasello, great face dodge, was able to get around 2 defenders there and put the shot in the top left corner to put the Lakers up 3 early into the second quarter here as she walks up to the midline looking to take this draw against Ingersoll. The Lakers are 4-1 so far this game in draw controls. So let's see who wins this one as they're getting set up in the midfield line. And the ball is in the air as Green just barely misses it, but ends up grabbing the ground ball as she's being guarded by Ingersoll. Green passes it to Lex, who dodges, gets through 2 defenders, but she pulls it out, looking to set up a nice offensive possession for the Lakers. Cassidy Croce over to Dix. Down to a new face we haven't seen yet this game. Number 14 there, that is going to be Madison Wood, freshman. First time on the field this game. Zerillo passes it into the crease, passes it to Cassidy Croce, who shoots and scores, putting the Lakers up 5-1. That was a great pass, great look from Zerillo. So far this season, she has 12 assists. That was making it her 13th. She has been a great outlet passer so far for the Lakers this year, making a statement that she belongs on the field.
And that just really emphasizes how these Lakers move on offense. They are communicating with each other. They are really talking about everything that they can and showing what it means to connect and get those passes off. They are up 5-1 on the Morrisville Mustangs. And it is absolutely crucial to those passes to connect and to not have as many turnovers as the Mustangs have had in the past.
Yeah, and you can tell that this Lakers offense is just moving so much better than Morrisville currently. Their cuts are faster. Their passing is more sharp. They're getting the ball to each other much easier than what the Mustangs are doing. And as Cassie Crochet takes that draw, she wins that one, setting up yet another offensive possession here for the Lakers. Dix over to Madison Wood. Over to Hill. Wood back over to Dix. So Aldrich passes it up to Cassie Crochet. Aldrich cuts into the crease, looking to set something up here for the Lakers. And there's that sun, Kelly. I bet all the players are very excited to see that sun. We mentioned it earlier that there was a nice little winter storm that passed through here, and it is very cold out there, but these Lakers must be, and the Mustangs must be very excited to see some nice sunlight.
Yeah, the sunshine may be here, but it does not discredit the wind that we have been having here on the Laker turf. Both of the teams have been feeling it, and it has been a detriment to some of these plays.
Yeah, and that was Aldrich who passed it over to Madison Wood in the crease, who shot, and it just went wide left. But Green has the ball, passes it back over to Lex, but intercepted by Ingersoll. What a play that was by her as she is pushing it down the midfield line. Hill just on her tail, and Hill gets there. Ingersoll cuts to her right, fakes left, cuts more right. And freshman Dominique Brown is going to pick up the ball here for the Lakers as she drops the ball, picks up the ground ball again, and passes it over to number 27 for the Lakers, Marissa Wessels. She brings it over the midfield line. And what a check that was from Vega Haley, getting the ball out of Wessels' stick. Green picks up the ground ball, though, for the Lakers. Crochet with the ball, passes it down to Aldrich. Over to Dix. Hill with the ball. This Lakers offense, Kelly, is very, very movable. And that's going to be Green that passes it past two defenders over to Hill, who shoots and scores her second of the day. What a shot that was. Yet again, top left for Hill.
And like you were just mentioning before, this Oswego Lakers offense is communicating like there is no tomorrow out there. They are setting up the crease. They are setting up all of their offensive players in a way that they can cut in and out of the crease as much as possible and really throw off that Mustangs defense. It is crucial that they keep doing that and keep that momentum forward. They are up 6-1 on these Mustangs, and that is the momentum is really going to keep pushing them forward, especially those seniors like Alexis Hill, who had her second goal of the game.
Yeah, and you can just tell from this offense that they are just moving so much faster. They're cutting a lot more than the Mustangs are. They're getting the ball around a lot faster than the Mustangs are, and it's showing in the score. That was going to be Crochet and Ingersoll who take the draw, but a quick push from Costello. It's going to be a green card, a 30-second penalty for her. As Scheifele picks up the ball for the Mustangs, looking to get by a double team from Crochet and Green. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty on Costello. Passes it over to Vega Haley. Vega Haley dodges to her left. Shoots, and what a save from Ikavasi. That is going to be her second save of today. This Lakers defense has been doing a phenomenal job at keeping the ball out of their defensive zone. Ikavasi looking for somebody to pass the ball to. Passes it over to Green. Ingersoll versus Green. Ingersoll trying to drive out, and what a stick check that was from her as she's looking to pick up the ground ball. Ground ball scruffle right there. And the Mustangs are going to pick up the ball. Passes it over to Trowbridge. And what a save yet again from this Lakers goalie, Alana Ikavasi. This is her senior year, and she's been playing lights out so far this game. And another save. 3 saves just like that for Ikavasi. What a play that was from her.
Absolutely. She has been dominating in that goal today. She is really showing what this team needs her and showing that her stats are not to be counted out. She has 46 saves, and is really showing that those reflexes come in handy. She is getting her stick there. She's getting her body in front of it. Anything that she can use to get in front of the ball, she is using, and has been laser focused on defense alongside her other defenders that are in front of her.
Yeah, exactly, Kelly. And this is going to be Mustang's ball. Lodwick is going to be starting with the ball on the right side, as the penalty is now wiped off and teams are back to even strength. Scheifele with the ball. She passes it over to Vega Haley. Cuts to her left, back, rolls around, cuts to her left again, gets through, shoots, and another save from Ikavasi. She has been playing lights out these last 2 minutes. Costello just came out of the penalty box and gets that ground ball, making up for the mistake that could have costed the Lakers a goal. As she runs down the left side of the field. But Scheifele came out of nowhere and was able to get on to Costello's hands, get the ball out, and make a play here for the Mustangs as they pass it out of bounds. It is going to be Catherine Nash for the Lakers picking the ball up, looking to get something started here with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Nash runs over the restraining box line as she gets it to Crozet. Crozet over to Smith. Up to Costello. Over to Madison Wood. Hill with the ball. She fake shoots over the left side. She does shoot, and yet again, she got her hat trick for her senior day. What a phenomenal performance she is having so far this game. Third goal that goes top left, and she has been just playing lights out. That is going to be her 104th goal of her career.
That is absolutely incredible. She has had a hat trick, and we're not even halfway through the game. And as you can see here, she really is showing what those dodges mean, and those face dodges truly do help anytime you're on offense. And from there, she just rips one to that top corner, and it is truly showing how Alexis Hill is a power player on this team and is leading the team in such a way that is setting up this team for success.
Yeah, exactly, Kelly. And as looks like Morrisville called a timeout there, I want to talk a little bit about the coaches for a quick second. We have Britt Howard, a 10-year coach. This is her 10th year at SUNY Oswego. She is 73 for... Sorry, I'm blanking real quick. She is 83 and 56, as the Morrisville head coach. He is a first-year coach here at SUNY Morrisville, and he is currently 2-3. He was a previous coach at the University of Maryland College, where he put up a record of 21-20 over the course of 3 years. But it definitely shows the difference of coaching here as the Lakers are up 7-1. If you're either one of these coaches, Kelly, what are you telling your players currently in this timeout?
If I am Britt Howard, I am telling these Lakers to keep it up on offense. I am telling them to keep it tight, keep it quick, and keep it moving. But if I'm the Mustangs, I am going to be saying to really tighten up on defense, tighten up everything that they can, communicate more, and don't drop as many passes and don't cause as many turnovers.
Yeah, and we are going to send it over to our sideline reporter for a quick 1-minute thing.
Thanks, guys. The senior midfield Alexis Hill is already having an impact early in today's game. Hill has been one of the biggest leaders on the Lakers team. She has found the back of the net twice, adding to her career goal total now at 102. Hill scored her 100th career goal on Wednesday against Fredonia, just emphasizing how important she is to the Lakers. Back to you guys.
And hello, as we have 5 minutes left in the first half. It is senior night for these Lakers, and they are dominating. They are playing lights out on the offensive and defensive side of the field here, and Alexis Hill is leading this team with 4 points so far this game, 3 goals, 1 assist. And as the draw just happened, that was going to be Ingersoll that won the draw. That is going to be their third draw control of the game. So looking to set something up here. Ingersoll passes it down to the crease, and it hits the pipe off a shot, but a push from behind. Looks like it is going to be a yellow card on number 14, Alyssa Denton. As the Lakers are going to start with the ball in their defensive side, looking to clear it over to the midfield line. It's going to be Zemanek, one of the seniors that are getting noticed today, starting with the ball in the bottom corner. And as everybody is getting set up, the whistle gets blown, and it is going to be Zemanek, who gets by the defender very easily as she's looking to push it over to the midfield line. Zemanek looks like she's about to get double teamed, passes it over to Hill. Hill just drops that, gets the ground ball though, as she dodges to her left, fake shot, and a whistle is blown. As Grace Lodwick, an attackman for the Mustangs, comes off the field. Looks like they are going to be 2-man down here, giving this Lakers offense a great chance to get another goal here.
And as you can see, this Mustangs defense is really feeling that pressure right now, and they're setting up inside the crease and setting up that zone so that these Lakers cannot get through to cut in and out. But we'll see how that happens. I know they are 2 players down, so it's going to shake those Mustangs a little bit as we get rolling here again.
Yeah, that is one main thing that they have to really focus on here. They're man down for a minute and then another 30 seconds after that. And they really have to make sure that they're covering the cutting lanes for these Lakers, especially when you're down 2 players. Hill passes it over to Dix. Dix down to Green. Green goes over to her left, rolls to her right. Fake shot, looks to pass it. Gets it over to Aldrich. She passes it into the crease to Crochet, who shoots and scores. Cassidy Croce, that is her 19th goal of the season. Aldrich, that is her first assist of the season.
And what a goal this was. It was underhand from Croce, which is an absolutely beautiful pass from Aldrich, and then just straight rip to the back of the goal. It was absolutely beautiful, and I am so excited to see how this Oswego State Lakers offense is going to continue this momentum. They are up 8-1 against these Mustangs, and it is 3:41 left in the half.
Yeah, Callie, and for the draw, another new face on the draw, it is going to be freshman number 22, Abigail Dix, taking the draw against Ingersoll, who has taken every single draw for the Mustangs so far this game. As the ref is getting everybody set up. And the whistle is blown. Costello just misses picking up that ball in the air as number 23, Scheifele, gets the ground ball for the Mustangs. Dix with a push from behind. Ingersoll is going to pick up the ball for the Mustangs as she puts it into her right hand, cuts right, looking to dodge. And she pulls it out as Dix is guarding her. Ingersoll dodges to her left. Still with the ball. As they are just trying to burn off these penalties to get back to even strength. 17 seconds left on the penalty to go back to even strength. Ingersoll just looking for a cutter, it seems. being guarded by Hill now. And the Mustangs are back to even strength as number 3, Bundy, gets a pass right into the center of the crease, shoots and scores. That is going to be Bundy's 13th goal of the season. She has 19 points on the season now, 13 goals, 6 assists. That was a great shot, bounce shot to go top right, just past Lakers goalie Ikavasi.
Yeah, and Ikabasi seemed a little bit confused about where that shot went, but it was right underneath her the entire time. Bundy really using those deception plays in order to get that shot past Ikabasi, which is very difficult to do, as it has been proven in this game. They've only gotten 2 goals in so far out of so many different shots and so many different opportunities.
Yeah, the Mustangs have had a lot of opportunities so far this game. They just have not been able to capitalize yet. But there they were. Shows the bench and all the players on the field that they, although are down 6 goals, they're not completely out of this game yet. They just have to dial it in a little bit more, and I think that this could be a great game. As Green wins the draw for the Lakers, she passes it down to Hill, who cuts to her left, shoots and scores. That is going to be her 5th point of the game. 4 goals, 1 assist now. She has been playing amazing.
Absolutely, and that was just a replay to what just happened with the defense on the Lakers. The offense decided, let's just show them what we're here for. And Alexis Hill once again leading that charge and showing what it means to be a senior leader on this team for these Oswego State Lakers. And it has truly been showing how these teams communicate with each other and how these Oswego State Lakers are the reigning champions currently.
Yeah, Alexis Hill making a statement on this offense so far this game. And as the draw is getting set up, it is going to be Ingersoll and Dix again. Two minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. As the whistle blows, it goes right into the stick of Green, who pushes it for a quick, fast break. She dodges to her right and gets hit hard. No whistle blown. Lex Hill and Chloe Wild are fighting for that ground ball, but Hill comes up with it. That is going to be a new face that we haven't seen yet. Number 19, Cecilia Witherell for the Lakers. She has not been on the offensive side of the field yet this game, so I'm excited to see what she can get done for the Lakers. Witherell with the ball. She's looking to pass. Passes it to Croce, but it gets deflected by number 2, Boise for the Mustangs. Passes it into the crease to Smith as Ingersoll gets the ball and easily runs past this Lakers rioting team to get into the offensive side of the field. Passes it over to Lodwick. Quick pass into the crease, but number 14, Denton, could not get it done as she drops the pass and Catherine Nash picks up the ball. Nash gets a few nice dodges as she's pushing up the right side of the field. Nash looking to get the ball to somebody, maybe setting up a dodge here. She gets it down to X to Witherell. Back up to Nash. Over to Green. Into the stick of Hill. Aldrich back down to Witherell. Quick pass over to Green, who gets pushed from behind, stays on her feet, brings the ball out to set up another possession. Hill dodges to her left, passes into the crease to Aldrich, who couldn't handle that pass. And goalie Smith picks up the ball for the Mustangs. Smith makes a great pass, just a little short over to Vega Haley, who gets the ball over into the offensive side of the field for these Mustangs. And that is going to be the end of the half here at Laker Turf Stadium for the SUNY matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the Morrisville Mustangs. Kelly, what did you see throughout that entire half?
You know, one thing I really want to mention is we kept saying that there was new faces coming in and out for these Oswego State Lakers, but there was no real new faces that came in for the Morrisville Mustangs, so they were definitely feeling tired and feeling that exhaustion from running through this first half of the game. It is going to show in their play, and it's going to slow them down a little bit more than these Oswego State Lakers, who can just swap in and out. And it's going to show on their connections, and it is completely not there for these Mustangs right now. They just need to rejuvenate, and they need to go into the second half more energized than ever.
Yeah, and that is a very, very important point that is going to play a major role going into the second half, is the depth from the team. The Lakers have almost double, it seems, on the sideline of players that the Morrisville Mustangs do. And with that, it is just very important that the Mustangs stay healthy. I'm going to pass this down over to our sideline reporter, Paul Kasperzak, who is going to give you a quick interview.
Thanks, guys. Abigail Dix has been an enforcer this half for the Oswego Lakers. She has a goal. She scored a goal in the first half. She also has 8 goals on the season. She's been a very important piece to Lakers this first half, and something that the team that can use her to build off as they continue a very strong game so far against Morrisville. Back to you guys.
Hello and welcome back with 8 minutes left here in the half. We are going to take a short break, and we will see you back for the second half of this SUNY matchup. Hello and welcome back to the SUNY matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the Morrisville Mustangs. If you are just joining us, I am Matt Rudolph alongside color commentator Kelly C. It is a very special day here at the Laker Turf Stadium. It is senior night for these Lakers. We have Noel Smith, an attackman out of Yorktown, New York. We have Sadie Zemenak, a defenseman from Binghamton, New York. Alexis Hill, midfielder from Windsor, New York. Ava Tulamero, attackman from Oswego, New York, and Alana Ikavasi goalie from Rome, New York. These 5 Lakers have been playing phenomenal all game, and I'm excited to see what happens. Callie, how are we feeling for the second half?
I am feeling great for the second half. These Oswego State Lakers have been dominating in the first half of the game. They had 3 goals in the first quarter, 6 goals in the second. Let's see how this momentum really amps up for the second half. And let's see if the Mustangs can compete with these Oswego State Lakers as we get started back here at the Laker Turf.
Yeah, the Lakers have been dominating, from doubling the amount of goals they had in the first quarter, in the second quarter 3, and then 6. It is 9-2 here to get the second half going. And as Ingersoll wins the draw, it's going to get over to Scheifele as she drops the ball, and Green picks up the ball for the Lakers. She passes it over to Vasello. As Vasello tries to dodge down to the left side alley, she passes it to Costello, over to Hill. Hill looking to set something up here for the Lakers. She passes it back over to Costello, over to Vasello. Witherall with the ball. She passes it back up to Vasello, over to Dix. Hill now with the ball. And that's been a matchup we've seen all night, Kelly, is Hill versus Ingersoll. They're the two best players on each team. Hill with 104 career goals. Ingersoll, so far this season, has 24 goals. They are both the best player on their team by far, and it has been showing. It is a fantastic matchup.
Absolutely, and what we've seen a couple of times happen already is these 2 girls are going head-to-head on offense, and that was a goal from number 4, Cassie Croce, as we were just mentioning. She has been dominating as well, and what a team this is, the Oswego State Lakers.
Yeah, and that was a pass from sophomore Addison Costello. She just put it right over the head. She got the ball, gets it over to junior number 4, Cassidy Croce, and she is able to put the Lakers up 8, giving them their 10th goal so far this game.
And like we keep mentioning, these Oswego State Lakers are working as a unit on offense, and it is showing in their points. They are up 8 against these Mustangs, like you just said, and it truly is showing how special this team is to each one of these girls, and especially to the seniors. Alexis Hill, like we keep mentioning, has been a power player this entire game, like we mentioned before. But let's see how the rest of this team can step up and really help motivate Alexis Hill and the rest of these seniors.
And it's going to be Ingersoll and Dix for the draw. Ingersoll is starting to come back. She started off 1-7 on draws, but now it is up to 5-8 in Lakers' favor as we are off again. And it is going to be Ingersoll as she wins her 6th draw control of the game. Ingersoll cuts to her left, rolls back to her right. Great defense from Hill. Ingersoll pulls the ball out, passes it over to Scheifele, being guarded by senior Zemenak.
And as we can see here, these Morrisville Mustangs are struggling a little bit with these ground balls. Scheifele really was struggling when she was getting defended, but at the same time, there was a couple of drop passes and then even more opportunities for those missed ground balls, which they really have to tighten up on.
Yeah, and as Croce picked up that ball, she passes it out to Costello, who passes it down to Hill, and the Lakers are looking to put another one on the scoreboard here. Vasello with the ball, passes it down to Croce, down to Witherell. Green now with the ball. Ball's top center with Costello. Passes it over to Abigail Dix. Dix cuts to her right. Tries to get around the defender. Great stick check from number 23, Savannah Scheifele, front on the Mustangs. But Hill picks the ball back up, and Dix is going to have another shot here. Vasello looking for a cutter. Couldn't find one as she passes it over to Dix. Dix doing the same thing. Gets it over to Croce. Croce gets double teamed. Great pick and roll from Abigail Dix there, but it could not get done as Boise picks up the ball for the Mustangs. But Lex Hill gets the ball back, shoots on her left, and a great save from Anaya Smith. Although she has let in 10 goals today, she has also been playing lights out. She's been playing phenomenal. Lot of body saves, though.
Absolutely. She's been under the radar with these Lakers. They really have been putting the pressure to this goalie, and she is not stepping down from the challenge. Yes, she's let in 10 goals, but at the same time, there has been a lot of shots that these Lakers have taken that have just either barely missed or she is blocked with her body.
The Lakers have been doing a great job, though. They do have 19 shots, only 13 of them on goal, and 10 of them going in the goal. So that is a very good stat that the Lakers have going for them currently right now, as it is showing on the scoreboard. As Nash picks up the ball in the defensive side of the zone for the Lakers, runs it over the midfield line. Into the offensive side of the zone, getting guarded by Ingersoll. Ball with Hill now. And as we mentioned before we went into half, Kelly, is just the legs of these players. As we mentioned, the Oswego State bench is twice as long as the Morrisville bench. And it really comes down to how conditioned your players are. And it is starting to show that these Mustangs are tired. Yeah. They are out of breath. And what can they do to try to get back into this?
They really just have to settle, and they have to stop Alexis Hill. She has been a power force for this Oswego State Lakers offense, like we keep mentioning. But these Mustangs really just need to preserve their energy. They need to make sure that they are maintaining everything that they possibly can. Because they don't have that many subs, they are just utilizing what they have. And Ingersoll is really trying to lead this team. But from there, it is just every single game of catch-up. They have to make sure that they are saving everything they possibly can, and that comes down to their coach. And I'm sure that's what was being mentioned during the halftime recap. They really need to preserve their energy and make sure that they are staying on track with these Oswego State Lakers.
Yeah, exactly. And as a new face this game, Sydney Ham comes out onto the field as she gets a nice clear there to set up the Lakers. Cassidy Croce in the bottom left-hand corner with the ball. She passes it over to Green, who passes it to Dix in the top center, looking to set something up here for the Lakers. Vasello couldn't handle the pass, but that's okay. She picked up the ground ball. No worries there as she passes it down to Croce, over to Witherell. Witherell over to Green. Cutters coming through. And Kelly, I'm starting to see this Morrisville defense a little bit starting to get a little bit more tight. As you can tell, like they're just closing in on the crease a little bit, and that's where their biggest thing has been this game is the cutters going into the crease. They haven't been able to guard players like Croce, Hill, Green, everybody like that.
And that was yet another goal from number 22. They've just been dominating this entire game, and like you mentioned, those cutters have been cutting in and out of this crease. And like we can see here, it is just a absolutely ripped shot to the back of the goal. It is beautiful, and it is quite the connection between these Lakers, and it is showing. And like you were mentioning before, Matt, these Mustangs really need to focus on not just the crease, but they need to focus on the entire 8 and the entire 12. There's cutters cutting in and out. This is how those Lakers are connecting those passes. They are just slipping right behind players for the Mustangs, and it is showing in the scoreboard. They are down 2-11 to the Lakers, and they really need to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it any better, Kelly. That was great. And as another draw comes here, it is going to be Dix versus Ingersoll again. Ingersoll looking to get her 7th draw control of the game. And the ball is in the air as Ingersoll fighting for the ground ball. But Vega Haley tips it up. Looks like somebody may have just caught a stick to the head. Vega Haley gets the ball. Great block from Dix, though, as Green picks up the ball. Looking to start something here. Passes it over to Hill. Hill sprinting. Fake shoots. Brings it to X. Passes it over to Green. As the Lakers are getting their offensive personnel onto this field.
And like we just saw, Alexis Hill really showing what her stick mobility is. That was a beautiful fake shot right there. And it really was able to allow the Lakers time to set up their offense and set up their passes.
Green passes it up to Costello, over to Vasello, who cuts to her right, shoots, and a bounce shot right past Anaya Smith to put the Lakers up 12-2. That was a great pick and roll play there as junior Milena Vasello was able to curl around, get to her right hand, find the open space, put a nice shot low and bounce it into the top right corner. That was an absolute beautiful play from the Lakers.
Absolutely. And like we kind of saw, that Mustangs defense was wide open on that side of the goal. I'm not entirely sure what happened with the Mustangs defense there, but as you can see here, it just went right between Smith's legs and was a beautiful shot by these Oswego State Lakers and by Vasello.
Yeah, Vasello getting her second goal of today. As the draw is about to start yet again. Seven minutes left here in the third quarter. As Green picks up yet another ground ball for the Lakers. Kroos passes it over to a new face that we haven't seen yet this game, Gabriella Jeddes, a midfielder out of Huntington, New York, as she is taking the spot, it seems to be, as of Abigail Dix in the top center. With 6 minutes and 30 seconds left of this game, the Lakers are looking to continue their dominating goal run here. Lex Hill passes it into the crease to Green, who shoots, hits the bottom left pipe, and goes into the back of the net. What a shot that was. That is going to be her first goal of the night.
And what a connection between Hill and Smith. That was a beautiful cut from Smith, and it was absolutely beautiful pass from Alexis to just see that and make that connection. It was a true masterclass of what it is to cut and then make those goals happen, and bouncing it right off of that pipe. It is absolutely beautiful, and that brings the Lakers 13-2 over over the Mustangs.
And we are going to have number 4, Cassidy Croce, taking the draw here for the Lakers. Still Ingersoll for the Mustangs.
She must be getting tired. And we are about 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this third quarter here. And Ingersoll must be getting tired and must be feeling that pressure as she has been in midfield all game, it seems.
Yeah, you can tell that she is tired just from up here in the box. She, I don't think, has gone off the field once this game, and she is by far the most dominating player for this Mustangs offense and defense. She must be exhausted. And it is going to be Mustangs ball as Green checks the ball away from Ingersoll, picks up the ground ball, and is looking to set up a clear. Passes it over to Hill. Hill running into the offensive side of the zone. New face number 5, Kylie Fritton. Cut into the crease looking for the ball. Hill didn't get it to her, though. Hill shoots in just wide. What a save that was from Anaya Smith. Zarillo is going to start with the ball at X. Passes it up to Fritton. Jeddes. Passes it down to Hill. Green passes it back over to Zarillo. Back up to Fritton. Crochet with the ball. Jeddes looking to dodge. She cuts to her left, but gets caught up. Crochet there, though, for the ground ball. Madison Wood, cut and score. What a shot that was from Madison Wood. That is going to be her 5th goal of the season. racking up 6 points now, 5 goals, 1 assist, and that was an absolute fantastic pass and shot with that Laker connection that we have been talking about all game, Callie.
Absolutely. And number 4, Cassidy Croce just picking up that ground ball and then immediately seeing that cut come from one of her teammates and making that connection. And then that goal was flawless from these Oswego State Lakers, really showing that connection like we've been talking about all game, and just showing how much these cuts are crucial to how many goals these Lakers have.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things where it's like they know exactly where they are on the field at all times. It's like they have like twin
Telepathy.
Telepathy, thank you. Sorry, I'm blanking on that word. But they just know where each other are, and it is showing.
Yeah, these Lakers know when to cut, know where their players are, and know exactly when to make those passes happen. They are running this like a well-oiled machine, and it is showing in the score. It is more than double. It is more than triple the score of the Mustangs. And it is really showing that these Mustangs really need to tighten up on defense. They are playing man-to-man defense, but they need to cover the zone more. If one of the players that is cutting in, you might need to abandon your player for a second just to cover that cut and avoid another goal and help out your goalie.
Yeah, exactly. And as the Lakers, forgot to mention this about 2 goals ago now, as soon as one team reaches more than 10 goals more than the other team, it goes to running time. So there's no more stops unless the Mustangs can put a couple in the back of the net to put it back down to a less than 10-goal game. As Ingersoll wins yet another draw, as she's starting to get some momentum running on the draw controls here for the Mustangs.
Ingersoll seeming to be communicating and leading this team as she dives right towards the goal, but is stopped by Alexis Hill. This is the battle we've seen all game from these two ladies. They are fighting tooth and nail to each other, and it is showing in their plays.
Yeah, it's been a very physical battle between those two players so far this game, as Hill brings the ball into the offensive zone, gets it to Fritzen, who passes it over to Zarel. A quick pass to the crease. Aubrey Green shoots the ball and just misses right into the stick of goalie Anaya Smith for the Mustangs. What a save that was.
Absolutely. And Anaya Smith looking to set up this clear. It gets it to number 3, Samantha Budney, who just takes it to the midfield. It is truly a clear game at this point, and the Mustangs have been pretty good at their clears so far this game. They have been connecting on those fronts, but let's see what they can do on offense.
Budney with the ball. She passes it over to Vega Haley, who drops the ball. Quick ground ball battle. Vega Haley picks up the ground ball, though. Getting stick checked by number 35 on the Lakers, Julia Unger. She's a new face that we haven't seen yet this game on the defensive side of the field. And that's going to be Scheifele with the ball. She passes it down to Lodwick. Lodwick at X with the ball, looking to get something started here. Looking for a cutter in the crease, can't find anything as she gets double teamed. Great stick check from senior Zemanak. And it is going to be Mustangs ball. Or no, it is going to be a penalty on Lodwick, and it is going to be Lakers ball.
And that we have less than a minute left in this third quarter. What are we looking for from these Mustangs and from the Lakers as well?
For the Lakers, I don't think that they want to get a shot off here. They want to keep possession because the penalty is a minute. If they run out this clock and can get the ball into their offensive side of the field, there will not be a draw control next quarter. So that will give them an automatic free possession to start the next quarter. So if I was Coach Britt Howard, that is what I would be looking to do currently right now. As Hill passes the ball into the crease over to Green. Green shoots and scores. That is going to be her second goal of the game, getting the Lakers to a 15-goal game here late into the third quarter.
It has been a masterclass of passes from this Oswego Lakers offense. Hill to Green. Hill to anyone, it seems. She is really leading this team in assists, in goals, in every single way that she can. She is setting her team up for success and showing what it means to play lacrosse at Oswego. And it is showing in her plays, and she is really pushing this team's momentum forward as the time runs out here for the third quarter. and we are 15-2. Lakers are winning against the Morrisville Mustangs.
Yeah, and that is going to be Green's second goal of the game, and that is going to be Hill's 8th point of the game. Both of these players have been playing phenomenal. Great offense, great defense out of both of them. And I'm going to toss it back over to our sideline reporter, Paul. And sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties with our audio on our sideline reporter, but it is still me and Kelly here in the box, looking forward to the final quarter of this very special day here for the Lakers senior night.
It has been truly a well-oiled machine for these Oswego State Lakers. They know how much this game means to their seniors, and one senior in specific has been leading the charge. We keep talking about her, and I'm going to mention her one more time. Alexis Hill has truly been showing what it means to be a Laker and be a leader of this team. This Morrisville's Mustangs team must be feeling the pressure and must be feeling the exhaustion, because like we mentioned, their bench is less than half of what the Oswego State bench is. And Ingersoll has been in the game since the beginning and has not given up. She is leading her team, and she has been a force to be reckoned with in these face-offs, winning so many of them and just showing what it means to be a Morrisville Mustang and showing that this is a rivalry that is for the ages here. We have Alexis Hill versus Ingersoll. And I want to see these two girls and just face off as much as possible, because anytime that those two face off, it is entertaining and shows what it means to play lacrosse at this level. Yeah,
exactly, Kelly. You couldn't have said it better. As Britt Howard looks to have made some changes on every end of the field, we have a new goalie, Sophia Diaz, freshman number 33, and a few other newer faces, freshmen and sophomores, that we haven't seen much on the field this season or even yet this game. So I'm excited to see what this young Lakers defense is going to be doing for this next quarter.
Absolutely. And right now we're going to send it down to Paul Kasperzak on sideline. Paul, what do you have for us?
Sorry, yet again, we thought we had that quick audio problem fixed, but apparently we did not. So sorry about that with our technical difficulties. But we are off in the fourth quarter, final quarter of this matchup, as Ingersoll gets something started here, passes it. But number 9, Carly Hamilton, could not handle that pass as she dropped it, and the Lakers are going to pick up the ball as Dix is going for the ground ball, getting double teamed. She gets through, though. And it is a little scruffle there as Fritton picks up the ball for the Lakers, passing it up to Dix. Dix with the ball, passes it over to Wood. Down to a new face, number 1, Ayla Snyder. Green with the ball, passes it down to X. Over to Smith. Girardi passes it over to Dix. Back over to Wood. Snyder with the ball. Cuts into the crease. Snyder couldn't handle that pass, though. Great look from Green, though. That's the connection that we've been talking about all game. But the Lakers do recover the ball. Dix with the ball. Passes it back over to Green, as Green is looking to set something up here, looking for a cutter, as Girardi cuts and could not handle that pass. Looks like it might roll out of bounds, but senior Sadie Zemanek is there to save the day for the Lakers as she keeps the ball in the offensive side of the zone, getting the ball to Ava Girardi and Abigail Dix. Dix with the ball, looking to start something as she cuts to her right, gets through a double team, shoots, and a great save. That was Green, picks up the rebound, though, gets through the crease, shoots, and scores, but the ref is going. It is a goal. Okay. They do call that a goal. I heard a whistle before, so I was a little unsure. That was a great rebound play from Green there to be able to pick up the ball. She just got her hat trick for today, so what another phenomenal performance out of her.
Absolutely, and that was a goal scored right off of the rebound, off of Anaya Smith. So I'm sure that these Mustangs are feeling the pressure and are feeling this Laker offense and how they have just been a force to be reckoned with this entire game. They are putting up 16 points and to the Mustangs 2. It is really showing in their plays how much they are able to connect. We've had cutters every single play on these Lakers offensive team, and it is showing in their plays.
Yeah, and as I've mentioned earlier in the game, the Lakers have played the Mustangs 15 times since 2007, and they have won the last 5 years by 20 or more goals. They've put up 20 or more goals over the last 5 years. So I'm excited to see if they can get to that mark yet again this game, as Ingersoll wins the draw, passes it, doesn't get through, but gets into the crease, push, and it is going to be what looks like a free position for the Mustangs, possibly an opportunity to put one in the back of the net here.
Absolutely. And these free positions are crucial at this point for these Mustangs. They need to get every single opportunity that they can, and that may need to be inducing some more penalties and inducing a little bit more physicality from these Lakers. But that is going to be a 2-minute penalty on number 10, Sadie Zemenak. But let's see what happens with this free position.
It's going to be number 29, Mary Trowbridge, with the ball. She is looking to get one in the back of the net here on new goalie, 33, Sofia Diaz.
And as you can see, these Lakers have their sticks up and are ready to pounce the second that whistle is blown. And as you can see, shot immediately goes wide, and it is going to be the Mustangs' ball once again.
And this crowd is starting to roar here at the Laker Turf Stadium for these Lakers on Senior Day, as the Morrisville Mustangs are trying to get the ball to get something here, but they cannot. And we are going to send it down yet again, hopefully it works this time, to our sideline reporter, Paul, for a third quarter recap.
Thanks, guys. The Oswego State Lakers currently have a dominating lead over the Morrisville Mustangs. They have held the Mustangs without a goal the entire half, plus haven't even allowed a shot on goal from the Mustangs the entire third quarter, and this early portion of the fourth quarter, there's pure dominance from the Lakers so far this game. Back to you guys.
And this is going to be Budney flirting with a hat trick as she looks to shoot. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it is going to be Lakers ball as number 20 freshman Ava Girardi picks up the ball, but it gets checked out of the stick in a huge hit from Green. It is going to be it is going to be Lakers ball. Girardi is going to start with the ball deep into the defensive side.
And one thing I would like to point out is these Lakers are down 2 players right now. We have a 1.5-minute penalty and then another one, number 21, Charlotte Howergan, has been taken out as well for a 2-minute penalty. So these Lakers are down, but let's see if they are out for the count on this. And a Morrisville player was just taken off for a 1-minute penalty. So both teams are down at least one player. So let's see what happens. This is a new setup for both of these teams. So let's see what happens and how they are able to connect these passes or maybe even get a shot off.
Yeah, and Green starts deep in the defensive zone and is just able to breeze through that Morrisville ride. And it is going to be a Lakers timeout with 11 minutes and 18 seconds left on this very special day for the Lakers.
Now, Matt, if you are talking to both of these teams right now, what are you saying to the Mustangs in order to keep them in this fight? And what are you saying to the Oswego State Lakers in order to keep them motivated and keep them pushing forward?
If I'm Victor Geller in this timeout right now, I'm saying it's not the outcome that we were hoping for. We are 3-2. We're most likely going to be moving to 3-3 after this game, which sucks. It's always hard to lose to a game like this. But you got to keep your heads up and you got to keep moving forward. You got to be learning from what happened today, which is the cuts, the creases, the easy passes, and you just have to dial those things in and keep your heads up. That's the most important thing. It is a lacrosse game. Every single player on that field loves this sport, and not everybody gets to do this. You don't get to go out on a Saturday afternoon and get to play lacrosse on television or whatever it is. And so this is a very special opportunity, and even though it's not the outcome that they were hoping for, it is still a very special moment for both teams.
Absolutely, and I'm sure Britt Howard is saying the exact same thing to her team of this is a very special moment for this team. They are honoring their seniors right after this. So it is truly a domination from these Lakers in this entire game, and it is going to be a very interesting rest of this game as we are 11 minutes and 18 seconds in the fourth quarter of this game.
And the Lakers are going to start with the ball here in their offensive side with Aubriana Green starting with the ball as she passes it down to senior Noelle Smith. Smith passes it back over to Green. Green looking to set something up as she passes it over to Hill. Hill and Ingersoll, the matchup that we have been seeing all day long. Looks like she's about to get double teamed. Passes it over to Green. Green back over to Smith. And it looks like these Lakers are just trying to run out their penalties, knowing that Morrisville is going back to even strength in 3 seconds, and that they are going to have a minimum of 30 seconds two-man up here, or two-man down, excuse me.
Yeah, they're really just taking their time. And like we keep seeing, some of these Morrisville Mustangs are popping out, and some of these, and trying to make some of these plays happen, but it is just not connecting because the Lakers are just maintaining everything and are just trying to keep running the clock so that they can get back to their full strength as we have about 20 seconds left on their first penalty and 38 seconds left. But a Morrisville penalty once again. So they are once again down a player. Number 22, Grace Lodwick, is taken out of the game for a minute.
And with that penalty as well, that is going to give the Lakers a fresh 90-second on the shot clock, which was only originally going to be 15 to run out the penalty, and then it was going to be Morrisville ball. But because of another penalty, they get a fresh 90 and get to hold onto the ball for a little bit longer, as Hill looks to be getting double teamed on the right side corner here currently. Hill passes it up to Smith, as Dix is able to come on sides now. Smith with the ball. She passes over to Dix. Dix over to Hill. Hill passes it up to Maddie Wood, who fakes, dodges to the left, then passes over to Green, back over to Wood. Hill now with the ball. She dodges. Ingersoll with great defense, though, as Snyder gets the ball at X, passes it over to number 12, a face we haven't seen, Riley Rosenwig, who could not handle that pass as it goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Mustang's ball. Anaya Smith starts, throws a deep pass over to Ingersoll. Almost a beautiful pass, just went over the head of Ingersoll. But the Lakers missed the ground balls, and it is going to be Ingersoll who picks it up and runs down the left alley, looking to start something here for the Lakers. Ingersoll puts it into her right hand, shoots in just wide right on keeper Sophia Diaz for the Lakers.
And there seems to have been a little bit of a collision with Ingersoll. Alexis Hill checking up in on her as the trainers are coming out onto the field.
And as Ingersoll gets back up, that's always good to see that she's on 2 feet by herself. It was a little hard collision there, just right in the center of the crease. It's hard to see where everybody is all the time, so it happens occasionally where you just have to get up and walk it off. And as she is doing that with the athletic trainers, we'll hope that she is A-okay and hopefully see her back in the game.
Absolutely. And just a little bit of sportsmanship. Alexis Hill was seen clapping for Ingersoll as she got up and was able to actually help her up. So it's just really showing that this is a team sport and that these girls do care, even if they are rivals. These two have been going head-to-head intensely this game, and both Ingersoll and Alexis Hill are leaders of their team, so they need to show that sportsmanship and need to show that they really are caring about their own team as well as their opponents.
Yeah, exactly. When you're a team leader, it's very important to show what leadership looks like, and that was leadership out of both players there on the field as the Mustangs are going to start with the ball, but a quick cause turnover from senior Sadie Zemenak gets her caused turnover and a ground ball, pushing up the left side of the wing, passes it back over to Lemia Kosick, new face that we haven't seen. A far pass over to Hill. Hill running down the field. She dodges into her left, passes it into the crease. Wood shoots and scores a bounce pass. What a shot that was. That is going to be Maddie Wood's 6th goal of the season. 2 now today, 4 in previous games. That was a great shot and a great look from Alexis Hill.
Absolutely, and Alexis Hill is a force to be reckoned with. These Mustangs knew that and decided to double team, which ended up costing them in the end because that opened up Wood, and Alexis was able to see this, make the connection, and make the pass happen for that goal. She had a clear lane coming down off of that fast break, and then from there was able to get double teamed, but was still able to make the shot off and make the pass happen to Wood in order for Wood to make the shot off.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. And as we arrived just at halfway through this last quarter of play, we have a new face on the draw, Abigail Dix, and I can't see a number yet. But we are about to get set off here. And that is going to be number 3 for the Mustangs, Samantha Budney, who has 2 goals so far this game. She's been playing lights out. The 2 only goals for the Mustangs so far this game.
And what was really interesting is Bundy is usually an attack player, not a midfield player. I wonder what the switch was and what is going through the mind of their coach in order to make that switch. But whatever happens, maybe they wanted to give Ingersoll a break. Maybe they wanted to pull some players into different positions just to try what would work.
Yeah, and as Bundy has the ball at X, she's looking to hopefully get something started here for the Mustangs late into this game. Bundy still with the ball in the bottom left-hand corner. She flips it over to Lodwick. Lodwick over to Vega Haley, excuse me. Vega Haley rolls to her right, cuts back to her left, rolls right again, rolls left, gets into the middle of the crease and falls down, as it is going to be a little ground ball scuffle there. So there's a push in the back, and it looks like it is going to be Lakers ball.
And one thing I would really like to point out is that Laker defense in the crease, really condensing the second that anyone tries to get in there, and they are just protecting their goalie and protecting their points. They are really showing that they know how to communicate with each other and also know where the ball is at the same time, as well as the player they are covering.
Yeah, it just comes down to great and fantastic communication so far this game out of the Lakers, and it really has been showing as Hill tries to pass it over to Zemenak. Quick block pass, though, as Zemenak does pick up the ball and passes it down to number 1, Ayla Snyder. And it is going to be another penalty on Lodwick. That's her 2nd of the quarter so far. Looked to be maybe a possible trip on Zemenak.
And yet another pairing that should not be counted out is number 11 and number 10, Alexis Hill and Sadie Zemenak. These 2 are both seniors, so they know how to work with each other and have worked together before. So it's really going to show in their teamwork and showing in their communication that these girls know how to work together and know how to connect their passes well enough in order to get shots off and get the ball rolling on the offensive side of things.
And it is going to be Zemenak that starts with the ball. She passes it down to another new face that we haven't seen, Mia Janol, a freshman. And a goal scored by number 24, I think that is. Ava Tulamero, assisted by number 10, Sadie Zemenak. Senior-to-senior connection, it seemed to be there. Or excuse me, that was a goal by number 10, Sadie Zemenak. Fantastic goal out of her.
That really was a senior-to-senior connection. Both those girls seemed to be celebrating as soon as that goal got scored. Zemenak really jumping into the arms of number 24, Ava Tomero. And these girls really know how to connect with one another. These seniors, like I mentioned before, know how to communicate with each other and have been for many years now on this team. So they really know how to connect and just make those goals happen as the Lakers are up 18-2 on the Morrisville Mustangs.
Yeah, and that is going to be Zemanek's first goal of the season so far. So a very special moment, very special day for her to be able to get her first goal on senior night. It's always a great time.
What a landmark.
And as the draw, it is going to be Hill versus Bundy, as Hill flips it right into the stick of Dix, looking to set something up here. As the Lakers are going to hold the ball for a quick second to get their offensive personnel onto the field and set up an offensive possession. Snyder with the ball.
Another thing that's really important, really special about what's going on for the Lakers right now is because they're bringing a lot of their new faces in. A lot of these freshmen are getting opportunities to play with their seniors on senior night. These connections are super special because these are the girls that these freshmen are looking up to. These seniors are the ones leading this team and are showing what it means to connect these passes and really communicate with a team.
Yeah, exactly. It's always very important, especially when you're going into SUNYAC play, that even if you don't usually get playing time during the game, it's still very important that you start building those connections with the upperclassmen and even the graduating seniors, just because it really does build team chemistry, not just in games, but in practice, on and off the field. So it's very important that everybody learns how to play together. And as the Lakers did have a little mix-up there, and the Morrisville Mustangs picked up the ball, it was Abigail Dix that came out with that, who passed it over to another new face, number 36, Angelina Betances, who takes a hard hit inside the arc. And it looks like it might be a free possession shot for her, which it is. So it's going to be number 36, Angelina Betances, with the free position shot.
And we see Anaya Smith really locking in for this free position. She knows what is at stake here and knows what is about to happen.
Shot and goal! What a shot that was. Bottom left-hand corner for Betances. That is going to be her first goal of the season. She already does have an assist, so now she's got one in each category. Great shot from Betances to put the Lakers up 17 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
That truly was quite the shot. She got that right into that corner using that precision. And as we can see, she's really celebrating with her team here and celebrating that first goal of the season, which is really special for her. And she is coming from Walden, New York, and comes from Washingtonville Senior High School, which is very, very precious. And getting that first goal of the season alongside her one assist is just super, super cool to see here on senior night as things are rocking and rolling for these Lakers. That is 19-2 against the Morrisville Mustangs.
And on the draw, it is going to be Dix and Bundy yet again. These Mustangs did do a great job, though, at being able to come back on saves, ground balls, shots, turnovers, everything like that. It's a very even game more this half. Although the Lakers are still dominating, the Mustangs have been seeming to play a much better quarter. And that is going to be Jeddes with the ball as she runs it into the offensive side of the zone. Down to Snyder, who cuts into the crease. Hard hit, and it is going to be another free position shot here for the Lakers. And that's great sportsmanship out of all players on the field there. Snyder gets hit hard, but the Morrisville Mustangs help her get up, and she is going to have a free position shot here, looking for her second goal of the season. Snyder shoots, goes stick check, and a wide high shot from Snyder there. That's fine, though. It is going to be Mustangs' ball, as Anaya Smith has the ball in the goal. Passes it out. And a great blocked pass there from Jeddes. That was phenomenal as Tulamero intercepts the ball. 45 seconds left in the game, and it is Lakers' possession. Wood in the top center passes it over to Dix. Dix down to Ava Christensen, a new face that we haven't seen on the field yet today. as she fumbles the pass a little bit, and the Mustangs pick up the ball with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Great defense from Dix, though, as she pushes her out of bounds, and it looks like it is going to be Morrisville's ball. That was great physicality, though, out of her to be able to stop the clock, and although they didn't get the ball back, just showed the physicality.
And now it is just a game of the clock. We have 15 seconds left here on the fourth quarter of this game for senior night of these Oswego State Lakers.
Yeah, and as the clock rolls down, the Lakers bench is getting ready to storm the field after a fantastic victory over these Morrisville Mustangs, 19-2 on a very special senior day, a moment that these seniors are never going to forget.
Absolutely, and as we can see on the Oswego side of things, they are celebrating. They are so excited. They are so happy to be here, and it is showing on their faces and showing in their body language as these Lakers really make their way back to the bench, but should not be counted out. These Morrisville Mustangs really did an incredible job this entire game. They kept up with the Lakers every single possession, every single play, but it just didn't connect enough.
Yeah, and these Lakers just dominated all game long. They got the ball to a lot of different people. A lot of different people all got to get goals, assists, whatever it was on the stat sheet. It was a very just even game throughout the entire Lakers bench, and it looked to seem like everybody on the Lakers bench did end up getting to go into the game and get a few minutes, which is always very special.
And absolutely, just looking at some stats here, the Lakers had 24 shots on goal with 19 of them going in. The Morrisville Mustangs had 9 shots on goal and 2 of them going in. And it is completely domination from these Oswego State Lakers on the senior night of these Oswego State Lakers. But that's enough from me. Paul, Matt, what did you think? Excuse me.
I think the Lakers had an absolutely phenomenal game. And moving forward, that is their second conference win after they just beat SUNY Fredonia earlier this week on Wednesday. And they move on to go to SUNY Canton this coming Tuesday. So quick turnaround. They got about 2 days to get ready for the next game. But after coming off a win like this, you have all the momentum in the world. You're 2-0 in conference, although your record's 5-4. Now, you did play some very hard teams throughout the rest of the season, and so going into it now, it's conference play. It's the most important play, and these Lakers are looking to defend their SUNYAC title.
Absolutely. And because it is senior night, let's talk a little bit more about these seniors. One senior in specific was dominating this entire game, Alexis Hill, with so many shots on goal, so many assists on everything. She really is showing what it means to be a team leader and showing these underclassmen, anytime she is on the field with them, what it means to be a Laker and what it means to score these goals.
Yeah, Alexis Hill ended up with 9 points tonight. Sadie Zemenek had 1 goal. Ava Tulamero had 1 goal. And Alana Ikavasi had a fantastic game in net, as well as Noelle Smith on the attack side of the field. She did fantastic at being able to move the ball around. Although she didn't get maybe the stats that she was hoping for today, she still did have a fantastic game. And we are going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Paul Kaspernick, for a sideline report here after the game.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with head coach of the Lakers women's lacrosse team, Brittany Howard. Another dominating win against Morrisville. You guys haven't lost to Morrisville. How do you guys prepare for a game against Morrisville and keep that dominance going against the same team over and over again?
Yeah, I think it's just a team effort. We've been preaching that all season, and everything is, we got to work hard. We got to go out and, practice every day and get ready for every team. It doesn't matter what team it is. So just dominating all over the field from one end to the other, ground balls, draw controls, stuff like that. So
you got 5. It's today's senior day. You got 5 seniors on your team. How has it been coaching those 5 seniors over the last 4 years?
Yeah, they're an amazing group of girls. I'm going to be super sad to lose them after this year. I think each one of them has impacted the program, obviously, in a positive way. And, just coaching them is, a pleasure. So.
You got a game this week against Canton. What do you think? You need to you need to do better. It was a dominant win today, but there's always things to work on. What are some things that you think you need to work on heading on the road to Canton?
Yeah, I think, continuing the flow on the offensive end is huge for us. That's something that we've been working for throughout the whole season. And obviously, you guys all know it's super windy out today, so our transition game is something that we need to focus on to move up to the North Country.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. That was absolutely fantastic. As the ceremony for these Lakers are about to start, we are going to head out of here and allow everybody to go to the ceremony here at Laker Turf Stadium. Thank you so much for joining and for the SUNY ACT matchup between the SUNY Oswego Lakers and the Morrisville Mustangs. I am Matt Rudolph, joined alongside Kelly. We thank you very much. Have a great afternoon.
Now introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski. Introducing next, out of Schenectady, New York, wearing number 69, Kenny the GM Gerard.
Oh boy. Maybe a buzz cut's not a bad idea. Yeah. Welcome back into
Matt
the DK
rocks
Experience, right? For season 5, episode number 1, the final season of the DK Experience. I'm Kenny Gerard, joined by my good friend Dylan Zielinski. And Dylan, it's been over 3 months since we last sat down and chatted. To start off with, how you doing? Well, last time we were in Hewitt, we went back to this, I guess.
Yeah, whatever you want to call this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it could be worse. So, I mean, how you been?
Not Hewitt. I'm all right. Tired, getting ready for spring break, which is weird to say on a first episode that I'm all right getting ready for spring break.
I know.
But no, I'm doing good. I'm tired.
It's wild to think about that we're already on spring break now. A week from now, we'll be in Nashville, and that's what's getting me through this week. But anyway, let's move on to the Gridiron Recap. So, Dylan, let's get right back into our favorite segment, the Gridiron Recap. Since neither of our teams actually are currently playing, or any teams for that matter, let's recap the seasons of our favorite squads, the Giants and the Bills. Dylan, kick us off with how Buffalo's season went, and its great ending.
Yeah, just another heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to be one of those Bill fans that like just blames the refs. I mean, Josh Allen did have like 4 turnovers in that game. James Cook had a fumble. Like that's not how you win football games. But I mean, you can't go without overlooking probably what should have been rule the catch. I mean, we're months out of it. I mean, I'm not as upset about it anymore, but you think it's a catch. I think it's a catch. I've seen it. I don't know. But again, it shouldn't have came down to that. We played a cleaner game of football. We didn't have a fumble in our own field position that led to an easy field goal by the Denver Broncos right before halftime. Probably would have been singing a different tune. But again, probably a catch, but I digress. And I thoroughly believe we would have beaten the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship.
And McDermott's gone, new coaching. It's going to be an interesting season.
That one. Yeah, McDermott's gone. Yeah, McDermott's gone. Joe Brady time. I was excited about the Sean McDermott firing. It sucks. You know, he's been our guy for so long, but at this point where it's just we've gone to 8-9 straight playoff appearances and we haven't really sniffed the Super Bowl.
Well, speaking of not sniffing Super Bowls, on the other end of the docket, it's the Giants, and man, they sucked. I mean, 4-13. We got 2 useless wins right at the end. We beat the Cowboys. Yeah, but like for what? To drop draft picks? I mean, I'll go with the 5th overall pick. It was worse of a season than I was expecting, but with how the offseason's been going, I mean, we've got John Harbaugh now. I mean, we've got so many good, we got Isaiah Likely now. We've got so much that's coming. Scadaboo's going to be back. Malik Neighbors going to be back. We got the 5th overall pick. Like, there is so much to look forward to as a Giants fan. But that's exactly what scares me is hope, because this team has just like, since I was a child, like when we went to the Super Bowl, it was, oh yeah, go Giants. And now it's just been like crushing. Since 2022, there's been nothing to smile about this team. Maybe Jackson Dart's been all right, and that might even be a reason to smile. But like, I'm not fully set on it yet. I
haven't bought.
I'm not completely
I haven't bought my stocks in on Jackson Dart.
No, and there's room to do so. But like at this point, am I confident in Jackson Dart?
He's
feel
exciting.
Like he's exciting. Scadaboo's exciting, but his career's going to be short.
I'm excited to see Patrick Ricard block for Cam Scadaboo. Some old school football. Big fullback blocking for Cam Scadaboo.
The one comment I've seen a lot of recently was Giants are back to 2000s football, and that I do appreciate. But Dylan, that's it. It was going to be quick this time. There's not much else to talk about. Seasons are over. So we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for us to recap some way too early NFL awards. You're watching the DK Experience right here on W2. It'll be time.
I miss it.
back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No, finish. Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
Is there anything interesting happening in here? Joe, is there anything interesting happening in here?
Yes, there is some interesting stuff tonight. We're doing our weather outside. Our
okay.
quick
I don't care.
weather.
Never mind.
Welcome back into the DK Experience, episode 1 of season 5. Kenny Gerard, Dylan Zielinski. Well, Dylan, you actually haven't seen this yet, but way back in season 4, episode number 2, we made some way too early predictions on the NFL awards. So, Dylan, it's about a 3-minute video. I put it together. We're going to take a look back at our awards and see exactly how we did. And I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, we suck at picking awards. So let's take a look back at our predictions. MVP, who do you got?
Dak Prescott.
Oh.
Dak Prescott. He finally does it. He's been playing amazing. Better than him. Baker, maybe Baker.
I'm going to say Dak falls off the reins, and I think Josh Allen stays on it and goes back-to-back.
Is the great Matthew Stafford.
Josh, how about Offensive Player of the Year?
I'm going to go, I don't even think he's going to be, all right, this may be the hottest take. I don't know if a rookie has ever done it, but Emeka Mbuke, he's been killing it.
I want to say that I think Offensive Player of the Year could go the way of Jonathan Taylor. I think he's been a solid reason as to why the Colts have been as good as they have been recently.
I guess on his behalf, Jackson Smith Njigba.
I think for Defensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year, I mean, he just made a huge play in the Jags. I don't want to butcher his name. It is Devin Lloyd. Sorry, I did not want to mess his name up.
I almost want to say, just because of how sweet it is to watch Cowboys fans cry, I want to go with Micah Parsons.
But in a unanimous decision, the 2025 AP Defensive Player of the Year presented by TCL is Myles Garrett.
All right, what do you got for Comeback Player of the Year? And don't say Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Christian McCaffrey. I think coming off injury, he's been phenomenal. I have him on fantasy, so I'm a touch biased, but.
And the 2025 AP Comeback Player of the Year is Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, man. Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year, I'm in love with him right now. I'm going to go Shane Steichen. I mean, he had Anthony Richardson.
I'm going to go with Vrabel. I think at the rate the Patriots are going right now, also saw him at Morgan Wallen. Pretty big dude, by the way.
The 2025 AP Coach of the Year is Mike Vrabel.
But what are your thoughts on Rookie of the Year?
I think he's going to start turning it up here. He started turning it up last week, but I'm going to go Ashton Genty.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you can go Hampton. I was just going to say Genty, too, so I have nothing else. I think we're actually just going to have to agree.
The 2025 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, presented by EA Sports Madden NFL, is Tetaroa McMillan.
Definitely looked it up on the way out.
Rough,
Drewski
man.
didn't.
Yeah, Drewski didn't. Yeah, that was rough. Hey, I got McCaffrey and Vrabel. That was pretty good. I mean, we did that back in like week 4 of the NFL
Yeah, and like I
season.
said, I just looked at Emeka's stats. Like at that point, he had just won for like 163, 115, 101, 85. Like, yeah.
Next episode, we're gonna look back at our like contenders, sleepers.
Poor
Super Bowl
Daniel
picks.
Jones.
And man, that you think that's bad? Our picks for who's going to the Super Bowl?
Probably said Buffalo. No, I don't think I did say Buffalo.
No, it was rough. But
Poor
Dylan, we got a little
Daniel
bit of extra time this block. I allotted for some talks about free agency. So, I mean, again, we talked a little bit about earlier on the Giants with Likely and basically now the New York Ravens and the now Tennessee Giants. So a couple of teams are really swapping guards with head coaches and stuff like that. But What about Buffalo? You guys done anything yet, really?
Yeah, I mean, we signed, we traded for DJ Moore.
Yeah.
That fires me up. We just signed today Bradley Chubb, which I think he was picked like 2 picks before Josh Allen was in the 2018 draft. Look, I'm good.
Yeah?
Like, I'm keep it there. Don't do anything crazy. We've barely been over the cap. Maybe you find a few more depth pieces. I don't think we need anything more than that. I think Bradley Chubb just fills in for Joey Bosa. I think he's just a little bit younger, and he's playing a little bit better. DJ Moore, we got our one. Now you can put Shakir in the slot with Coleman, and you got James Cook, you got Josh Allen, you got Joe Brady calling the plays. Now focus the draft on defense.
Biggest thing I think is for free agency too.
Stop spending money.
The biggest thing out of free agency has got to be Max Crosby, though.
Yeah.
Wild.
I actually, funny enough, watched a video breakdown by Will Compton, and he was being a little funny about it, but he actually broke it down correctly. And I do think that there's something shady going on in that Ravens organization. I think that they realized that they could have got Trey Henderson and kept their 2 first-round picks, and they just said, oh, his knee's not right. Well, he's coming off of surgery. Of course his knee's not going to be 100%. Right now, from what the rumors are going around with all the free agency signings that the Raiders have done, is Max Crosby's probably going to play 2026 with the Las Vegas Raiders again. Because I don't think anyone's going to give up that draft capital at all.
Don't think so. Well, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for some Stump the Chump. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP 10.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also make you really feeling. Did you start in the fall, or it's kind of like one? Still good sport.
If it's hockey,
it's what they score!
It's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to the first episode of the final season of the DK Experience. Kane Gerard, Dylan Zones. I know it's wild now that I say it out loud that we are finally at the end of the road of this show.
Finally out of here.
We are finally out of here. But it is finally time for the return of Stump the Chump. For those at home who do not know what this is, me and Dylan add obscure sports to a wheel, spin it each week, and quiz each other on our sports. And we both got some great sports where we went on winter break. Dylan, I think it's your turn to start us off with questions to me about chess boxing.
Okay. So, how does a match in chess boxing start?
Chess. I don't know what other answer to have. It starts with chess, then it becomes boxing after.
Yeah.
Is that not? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was your answer?
No, it's...
Okay.
What is the total amount of chess time each player is given on the clock in a standard chess boxing match?
4.
No. 12 minutes total.
12? Oh, total.
I mean, it's chess.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I guess. I have no idea.
It's not checkers. It's not a quick game.
I don't know.
It's like a long game. I've never
Chess
really
is a
played
long
chess,
game.
but
Well, I
think-
figured I'd like four and they click it and
smart
they get time
people
to
play
remove
it. I
Well,
don't.
We're not smart people, clearly.
What happens if both players are still standing after the final boxing round and the chess game has not ended in a checkmate?
I'm going to guess judge's decision.
Yes.
Yes. All right, that's it, right? It's only 3?
Yes.
Okay. Dylan, you got one that you are ecstatic about. You got Street Beefs, which is like the golden child of our wheel. So, all right, I got a few questions. Let's start with ones that I think you should know.
Okay.
What is the name of the backyard arena where most fights on Street Beefs are held?
The Yard.
Correct. It is the Yard. Okay.
I'm just all the Street Beef
I know.
memories.
What is the motto used by Street Beefs to promote solving conflicts through fighting instead of street violence?
Can I even say it?
Yeah, you can. It's not bad.
Guns down, gloves up.
Yeah. Dude, you know his ball. Crap. Crap. He's got me on the ropes. Hold on.
That's some good Virginia stuff.
All right. This is the hard one. Okay, you ready? Who founded Street Beefs?
Scarface.
And what was the original purpose? It was a two-parter.
Well, Scarface.
Scarface is correct. You already beat me because you get half a point for it no matter what.
I'm just going to say to put guns down.
You got it. That was verbatim what it says. I knew you were going to
Can I say it?
Yeah, guns
Hey,
down,
we
gloves
gotta
up.
win.
Dylan
We
got another
gotta
win. It's
win.
back to back.
Back to
So
back.
I
I'm
think
on a
it's
run.
either-
I'm on a
up-
legacy run.
I'm either up 3-2 or it's 2-2. I'll have to look back at our old ones because there was, 5 episodes? We did it for 4 of them. So I think it's 3-2 because this was our 5th one.
We'd have to look.
I'll have to
I'm
look.
not
It's either
gonna try
3-2
to-
me or tied at 2 now. It's going to make it interesting for the future.
so funny.
I'm also APing our show, so I have to go back and fix.
so
Oh, no.
funny.
No.
I think
I
we're
lost our
spinning the wheel.
rundown.
No, we're spinning the wheel.
I know. But I guess how much time
Do
we
you
have
want the
left?
wheel?
Yeah, bring it up.
The wheel.
Oh, we're under by a lot. Great.
Oh, we're under?
Yeah, the wheel. Okay.
Sorry, we got time.
So we added a couple sports last time. We weren't with the wheel physically, so we added flag football. That was Dylan's ad, and I added ostrich racing. So a couple of interesting sports.
You want to spin first, bud?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, give me flag football.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't need to lose again.
Oh, I did a big spin.
You did a huge spin, dude.
Flag football. Give it to me.
Oh! Bog snorkeling.
I wrote that. I don't remember what that was.
What was bog snorkeling?
I was pretty close to flag, though.
Wasn't there one that's like about like making faces and stuff too? I don't think it's that one. though.
I think.
Look up bog snorkeling. Gurning was the one I was thinking of.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So bog snorkeling is your sport. Mine is spin the wheel. Are you screwed? Is that the problem?
What?
Oh, no.
They swim.
Dog surfing? All right. Well,
They
dog
swim
surfing
in
it is.
Trenches.
Swim in trenches.
Yeah, a 60-yard water-filled trench cut through a.
Well, we'll save
bog.
it for next time. So let's remove those two.
I don't
and let's
remember
add our new
writing that
ones.
one down, but that's my handwriting, bud.
So dog surfing is off the board now. That's mine. And I'm going to watch this back. Kenny, you have dog surfing. Dylan, you got bog snorkeling. So that could be taken off.
I
All
don't
right.
remember that
you
at
get to pick
all.
first.
Oh, I remember why I must have put it because it was like the first one there.
It
Did
is your turn
Did
to
we do
add.
this one yet?
What?
I don't think so. I know
This
what this
one?
one is. No.
The first one?
No.
Oh, that one? No, we have
No.
not done that one.
I was gonna say I know.
I
what
said
that
wife
one.
carrying.
No,
Okay, we did that
we
one.
did that one. No. How would you? Bossa ball?
Bossa ball, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw TikTok about it. I do. All the L's are Bossa ball. I remember seeing a TikTok about it once.
Yeah?
And I don't remember anything about it. So someone will hopefully learn about it and please explain it back to me.
All right, we'll add another. It ends with ball too. I was gonna say something that wouldn't come out right. We're gonna do reg ball. R-E-G ball.
Regular ball.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not all that though. So essentially, it's like a Russian sport where they
Oh, so
combine
you know it's good.
basketball, wrestling, and rugby. It is something to
Dude,
behold.
The Russians got some
I'll tell
good
the
ideas.
Russians have got some amazing.
They got some
sports.
ideas.
They have some really good ideas.
Maybe we gotta start listening to the Russians some more.
Maybe some bad ones, but that's a good one, dude. All right, so Street Beefs, big winner. Who's your favorite Street Beefs fighter?
Death Sentence.
Okay, good answer.
It's got to be Death Sentence.
I don't.
That guy's such a dork. Like I don't think we watch him at weird times, but it's awesome. I love Death Sentence.
All right, we're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, it's time for some Cooking or Crazy. You're watching a DK Experience right here on WTOP Time.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay. Okay. Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Oh. Just like that. That's actually.
Let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone.
God. All right, put the bat down. All right. The number's like.
Sorry, Joe.
You're right.
Sorry.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits.
Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. So you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Welcome back into episode 5. I'm already thrown off. Whatever. Season 5, episode 1. I'm Kenny. That's Dylan. I don't know why I tried doing a teleprompter. All right. Dylan, it is now time for everyone's favorite segment, Cooking or Crazy. Our crew has selected a question for us. We will debate the topic and pick our answers. Once we are done complaining to each other, I guess, we will let our crew pick the winner. Dylan, you can get us started.
No,
with
you go first.
Question.
You go first. Because I want to make sure I don't... Because I know I'm going to be able to easily flip. So I want to see what you know what I mean? Like, I go first.
Yeah, but I'm not good at this topic, so why don't you go first?
No, because if you give an answer...
Oh,
because you don't have as much knowledge as I do, so I can flip.
So our question, while everybody has no idea what we're
asking
about or talking about,
I could tell you 1, 2, and 3.
Worst Marvel movie in the last 10 years. I haven't watched Marvel that much. I'm not really a huge movie guy, so I literally just ChatGPT'd it. The first one wasn't even in the MCU. The second one, I'm going with Eternals. Okay. So it's not the one you took? Okay.
No.
Because I can't go with Morbius, and I do know that movie, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Eternals, I haven't really watched it too much. I mean, I guess I've seen parts of it now that I'm looking at pictures, but it just seems disconnected. It's not really that into the MCU. That's my whole guess. I don't really know.
That's what you got?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to go with a personal fan favorite hatred ride here. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Ooh.
If you know anything about this movie,
horrible.
the Thor movies are awesome. Thor Ragnarok, the second movie that came, or the third movie that came out in that, right? Third, yeah, was awesome. It totally reinvented Thor. Like, Thor was on this awesome run, and it was like, dude, Thor's one of the best characters. And then we got Thor: Love and Thunder, where they just made just a fool out of him. The CGI was terrible. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but the little floating head thing of the kid, terrible. You had one of the best actors on payroll in Hollywood ever, in my opinion, Christian Bale, ever. And you just, you crumbled him up in a little piece of paper and threw him to the side. Like, you threw him to the side. You had Christian Bale, like, who is, again, an amazing... And if we are going to say, because you said Morbius, if we are, I think I have one even outside of the MCU to follow up your
what's your
Morbius
follow-up
comment.
then?
Madam Web.
That was,
Madam Web. Is that
That's the one I didn't
Yeah,
go with.
so
It was
that
Adam
one
West.
was terrible.
Okay.
I
heard nothing good about that
No, that one
movie.
was terrible.
I didn't watch it.
Sydney Sweeney couldn't save it. No one could save it. It was just
Bad?
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Okay, the fact
and
that
it was
I've
a
heard about yours
Spider-Man
is
movie.
good,
And it was
though.
a Spider-Man movie. Like the acting was terrible. Like
Well-
that had me single-handedly questioned like Sydney Sweeney's
When it came
acting
across my
ability. And I
ChatGPT,
still question it.
When I saw it come up, I went, man, I don't even
No.
know that movie. So I'm like, I'm not going to say anything because I don't know.
No, like
Eternals
Dakota
I've at least
Johnson's
heard
in
of,
it.
and Morbius I know, and Morbius sucks.
Eternals, I feel like people just didn't like it because it was something different. Like, I don't think the movie itself was terrible. I think the CGI and stuff like that was actually pretty good. Like, it was a cool storyline.
Well, the complaint is it's out of the MCU. Like, it's not really like it's
well
it's
because they
detached
made
a little.
itself different.
Right.
It's part of the MCU, but it's not like totally canon because like they've kind of
Right.
thrown it out the window, which is weird. My biggest complaint is they just brought Harry Styles into it for whatever reason. Like that was
here
so
we go.
weird. Like.
On his new album drop
Well,
week? Wow.
No, because his new album I think did just drop. So like
It did.
that was like peak Harry Styles being on like this massive run.
See which one of us has
And-
a girlfriend.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if not listening to Harry Styles,
I didn't
is the
say I
issue,
listened to it. I just
I'm
know
going to be
about
single
it.
for a long time because I'm not listening to Harry Styles.
Wow, you don't like some? I don't know. I don't know any songs. I can't pretend like I do.
No.
Well, while we're bantering about
No.
something now completely different.
Yeah, who won?
I assume I lost, but who won? You could say Dylan, it's fine. Or I won, and I guess I just said the right answer. I don't know. Put it up on the graphic. We have
No
a new
argument,
crew.
just-
I know. Hold on, we're figuring it out. Okay, that's fine. We still got more like 2 minutes in the show. They're figuring it out.
Yeah,
Apparently, I said a good
whatever.
answer because I don't know.
I
really
think I
don't
had a
know.
good argument. I mean,
Listen,
but-
if it were me, I'd pick you because your argument was better. I don't know. Oh. The winner is me?
I feel like this show's
Let's
just gotta
go,
be rigged
dude.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Can I get an explanation?
Boo, Eternals.
Can I get an explanation?
ChatGPT #1. It writes everything for the show.
The literal movie guy.
Graphics does not agree. Is it Chris?
Who's graphic?
I'm looking in the back, seeing who's. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Joe, do you agree with me?
Joe
yeah.
agrees?
So then, who doesn't agree with me? It's
Oh,
you
out
agree with
here.
me, don't you? The literal movie guy.
I do agree with you.
That's what I'm saying.
I win. I don't know.
What kind of democracy is this?
A democracy
It's
where
Piper's
I'm in
fault.
charge.
Floor doesn't agree. I get no. They're with me. All right. Well, we know who really won here.
I don't think I won, and that's coming from the guy who got told
Yeah,
they
we
won.
know who really.
I don't
won
think I
here.
won. Okay, then Dylan wins, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Give it to Dylan. I don't think I deserve it.
Just go
I don't
around
deserve it.
and
I
ask
didn't.
everybody, and they're like, "No, I agree with Dylan." Where was the deciding factor?
Was it like Chris? Did you agree with me? No, it wasn't. So who would agree
So
with me? Anybody?
was it just Piper?
They agreed with me. It was just Piper. So then you win. Like it's not close. I got whooped. I should have. Good game, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's call it a draw. Let's call it a draw. Let's call it a draw.
Next, Cooking or Crazy, we should have the debate if Piper's a good driver or not.
Well, whoever. I'm not gonna comment. Not her brake light. Her brake light don't win.
It's just both of us being like, no,
No.
no.
That's going to do it for the first episode of season 5,
Who's
our last
faster?
one. And you can
Tyreek
see why
Hill
it's
or
our last.
Piper
We
when
will
she's
see
driving
you
in a
guys
parking lot?
after spring break and in April for episode 2. Don't miss us too much. Have a good night. Take the bump cam. We're done. I'm going home.
Who's faster, Tyreek Hill or Piper in a parking lot?
Hello? Yeah? You want me to take care of him? Yeah, I got it.
are back. Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the show that has technically a line waiting out the door. I'm Austin.
And I'm Chris DeLuca.
And today...
My last name is well in the prompter, really? All right.
Yes. And today we have a long-awaited guest, someone who has been close to the show for a very long time. A good friend of ours, Luke Baker.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke Baker.
Hi, Austin.
Finally.
Hi, guys.
How long it's been since we've been friends? It's a crime. It's taken so long.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was here, I was opening Pokemon cards.
Which
I don't have Pokemon cards.
we had so much fun doing that.
That was good.
It was like, did you bring any Pokemon cards today? That's D
No,
Block.
sir.
No,
No?
D Block. You brought Pokemon cards.
I gotta go run over my bag, maybe.
Oh no,
That's
that's
fine,
all right.
that's
That's all
fine,
right.
that's
That's all right.
fine. All right.
That'll be later. We can
So-
do that during commercial break. You're going to be with us the entire episode.
I'm stoked. I had my whole afternoon cleared for this. I'm
After
just
it's
absolutely
evening,
jazzed.
dude. It's evening.
Long day.
It's
You
been
know
a
what? You're
long
right. It
day.
has been a long day. It's
Oh,
been a
okay. Tell us
very,
a little about yourself.
very
Well,
long day.
my name's Luke Baker. I was doing a show on Sunday. That was fun. Really hectic.
Yeah, tell us about the show.
We pulled off a live head pop type thing.
Who'd you kill?
Rob Figure.
Oh!
So,
Murdered him.
hashtag
We'll get a
thank you,
clip
Rob.
of that later.
Hashtag
Hello.
thank you, Rob.
Hello?
Hello.
What's going
Hello?
on here? What's...
Hey!
No! No!
Oh!
Austin!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Austin! Wait! Austin!
What?
Gotta fix my shirt.
Oh! Look! I'm tied to the table. I can't do anything. Chris, help me.
Look at me and tell me that I'm going to be able to do anything. Against that man. Hi.
Luke, you all right?
Bob Gherkins.
Chris. Bob Gherkins. Really?
Remember?
Yeah.
This is why he's here.
Is that why you're here?
It's because of Bob.
Boss, how's it doing? How's it going?
Sorry,
Bob.
Not for nothing, guys. You're on your last legs. I could cancel you at literally any moment, guys.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob.
Do not hang up on him.
Yeah, okay.
Let him hang up on
do that,
himself.
buddy. Okay, we get a tiger in there, all right? Guys, I'm trying to help out here, all right, okay? Quite honestly, your show doesn't have very good ratings, okay? Your show sucks. All right, I'm trying to help you out as best as I can over here.
All right,
Because this one is a terrific idea, okay? You are going to love this. What if we brought The Sopranos to Entertainment Breach? I have a deal with Michael Imperioli.
Bob, we gotta...
Shut up, Bob! Someone call an ambulance. Luke.
Your actions have consequences, as you are clearly now aware.
Okay, Luke, I'll be with you in a sec. I got to take care of
Is
this.
he okay?
Does it matter?
What'd you do to him?
So, Bob Gherkins.
Nice sunglasses.
Yeah, you got really fits your eyes, pal.
Thanks.
What's your name, man?
I'm Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
So,
hold on.
Oh no. Oh! Call an ambulance.
So
this is the guy who.
Nice footrest too.
I can guess.
Chris, this is the guy who made us shave our heads.
Oh yeah.
He's the judge. I don't even know. I think Brummer. We killed him.
It's not Brummer. Nothing to do with Brummer.
Yeah.
Brummer's gone in the Oasis of Schenectady. Not him.
Hey.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
I gotta. Chris, take care of this.
What are you doing?
Getting paid.
Getting paid? All right. All right.
Yeah. Exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Baker. Bye, Austin.
I know it's spring, but have a nice fall.
So,
that was corny. That was really corny.
So, what's your deal? You're on the half of our boss.
Mm-hmm.
You just beat up this random guy who had nothing to do with. Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. Right. Can I have my seat back? No. All right.
No, it's fine. I'm feeling nice.
All right.
As long as you guys let me rough you up a little bit.
I mean,
I don't.
Oh, we got a whole episode packed.
It was supposed to be with Baker. We don't have anything.
Oh, no.
We don't have anything.
I wrote your rundown, actually. I already knew.
Huh. Let's go to break.
Well.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling Taco Bell right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
Oh boy!
Who else would you want behind this camera other than Austin Claus? Nope. Oh, nobody.
What's happening?
Oh.
Sorry.
No, I want nobody calling this game but Cage.